What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring to you part 9 of the Mortal Shell 2 Naked Level 1 run. Starting a little late today, just technical difficulties naturally. But anyways, we're going to be moving forward. I think what we want to do is... I say this, and I regret it immediately, but I think we want to go east before we go south. And the reason for that is because, like, lore-wise, I think the enemy down to the south is, like, the one to beat, you know? But I am quite curious if that's the correct path. We are going to head east first, and if for whatever reason it just seems, impossible or whatever, we will then go back. Yay, we'll go back and try and go south instead. So I don't know the intended path, but I plan on finding it out today. That's like he said it right. Uh-oh. He like resets the trap and then walks into it, which I also do for some odd reason. Look at, yeah. You have to visualize where you're gonna land. Alright, this was an impossible enemy. Less difficult than those ones in black, by the way. You strike so fast. Well, at least if they start off like that, it's doable. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can't get anything aside from that first hit. It happens. Happens a lot. Let's see how doable this is. What the heck? They're mean. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. I have no clue what the south is like. Haven't even seen any of the, the new region or whatever, so. New enemies. Open sarcophagus. Okay. Dead guy. Another dead guy. That one's already kind of cracked open. I guess I'm getting some gloom from that. I didn't realize. That one's open too. Kind of sloppily done though. Okay. 1,200 coin. Yes. Yes, please. We need a beacon, please. A beacon for my bacon. Big guy in there. Holy moly. I wasn't even aware what was going to happen. I just kind of instinctively parried that. Okay. They're not particularly, tanky, but they are quite powerful. Anymore? I just don't want to be ambushed. Uh-huh. That was dumb. You're dead! Okay, yeah, this is the way to go. East is the way to go. Feels better. A gland, right where his peen used to be. Oof. That's Ventrium, never mind. Oh! Is that what Ventrium is? Is that what you left me for? Should kind of help me there because I was a little busy. We got some more gold for our troubles. Got a crazy enemy up ahead. Is there an illusory wall? No, there's not. No way it could be. Let's continue onward then. I'm looking around all the corners now because they're using all those nasty little tricks on us. I might just do this. She's got a spear. That's like a different variant. That's terrible. We've got that. That's probably a secret. A beacon for my bacon. We need to find a beacon. Dorsalite. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, and there. Even more. Look at this. It just keeps going down and down. That's awesome. I kind of think I want to do that. But I am also thinking I'm probably going to bypass a beacon. No way, man. There's no way. Why? To die to gravity there. That was unintentional, man. It's not even. Not even. Alright. Oh, okay. Gotta lock in then. That's kind of dumb. Can't believe that happened. I left Saber out today, which I'm kind of not sure about, but I have my ear out so I can hear. What are you whining about? You have freedom. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Good. It was starting off so nicely. Hi, Saber. You want to say hi to the world? No? Okay. He said, nah, man. Saves, come here. I don't know what he's whining about. Cat's just he whines. He's just a whiner. He got nothing to whine about. What's wrong, little guy? Hmm? Looks like he's gonna get into some stuff. If he does, I'll have to put him in his room again, but I was trying to keep him out today. He's just playing with his toys. For now. Alright, very nice. Then we go up here. Remember, we have to visualize where you're gonna land. So this is the important part. So this one, okay, this one has a rapier, and the other one has a spear. Okay, not the most impossible enemy. Okay, we can definitely beat that. The ones in black, on the other hand, they are impossible, actually. Changed lock-ons real quick and it worked out perfectly to finish up that other enemy. Say we're just gonna play with your balls all loud like. Whoa, dude, that was cheap. I didn't even get the visual. I didn't even get the visual, man. Saber, you have all of your toys in your room. Why are you being so loud right now? Probably should have saved that for the one out here, but that's okay. I wonder if they'll attack me if I move forward. Maybe not. Okay, well, that first attack is nice and telegraphed. I don't know about the rest. Can't believe I died down there. Is there a... Oh, there is a beacon. Okay. So grab the beacon first before you do anything stupid. We will cleanse said beacon. We'll showcase we're at level 1. Just like we do in every stream. Going to cleanse. Hold on, let me give him his little toys too. Let me open them. He's playing with like his loudest possible toy right now. But that's okay, because he's happy. Look at that. As long as he's happy, right? Coin. Let's see here. Kingdom of Fools. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cool. The little village in the beacon. I wonder how that even works. Barricaded it off. That's their first problem. Well. There's no way it's gonna be this easy the whole time. I'm just looking for any kind of ambush or secret path or something. What are y'all praying to? It's creepy. What are you praying to? What is this, my Ventrium? Imagine they'll hit hard, so don't plan on getting hit by them if I can avoid it. We've got that. That's where I came from. That is where I came from. Okay. What are we all praying to? Of course, you changed it up on me, big guy. We need a strange village key. They're fighting against one another. That's weird. I thought they were the same type, but one of them are, I guess some of them are tattooed and the others are just like, just pale. Ventrium. It's the way back. Coffin enemy right here. Well, that was terrible. That's the strange key right there. It says, a simple key nearly indistinguishable from any other. This unlocks the village secret. Perhaps we're going to learn what they were worshipping. I love this game, man. It's so good. I don't know why people have been so snobbish with it. I think it's fantastic. Souls like elitists. I tell you, scum of the earth. Second only to content creators. Whee! Holy! Oh, nice. That works. We like that. Stab it! Dude, it would be awesome if I could get my Grisha. That was awesome too, though. First try! Monarch's Vestige. You're no king. Monarch's Vestige. Consume 20 resolve to infuse your side with Phantom. How many status effects are there in this game, and what do each of them do? Like, that's the only help I get. I want to know what all these effects do. I mean, there's some that I learned stasis from Shayla just the other day, but I have no clue what Phantom does. You know, there's a handful of others. I think Blood Curse is pretty much bleed, but there's a few others I'm like, what does this do? But cleanse the corruption. That was a fun little boss. A fun boss indeed. Ow, I just stabbed myself with the pen. We got a boss down 15 minutes in. It's the, I'll call it Frog King. I don't know. Frog King? Uncle Joe says, Wagwan, my bro. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. You know, I watched, okay, I don't know where that video, that episode is where I do the punch thing. The super duper punch that I did in this, in Mortal Shell 2. I watched the entire no-shell Grisha fight, and I don't think it's, I don't know where it's at. I couldn't find it, man. I was gonna message you and be like, dude, where is it? Like you would know. He's like, well, actually, it's this video. Wagwan, my bro, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing fantastic. Look at all these little goodies, though. Like, I'm gonna go down here. I don't think this is, well, it's gotta be intentional, right? Certainly going down here first. We're in the eastern area, well, southeastern area of the entire map, but the eastern area of World 2. Initially, I was kind of scared of those enemies in red, but they're not too bad. So I think the south will be the hardest area, so we're doing good. Uncle Joe's laughing. Yeah, Adam's like, where the hell? I don't know, man. Like, I can't figure out where it's at. Will this kill me? Shinto! I fell. That's okay. You know what? We're just gonna do this. I'm not even gonna fool with you. Not even gonna fool with you, honey buns. Synaptic Vessel. Blood Seed. Yeah, I had to start late today. There's a few things. Like, I couldn't get this stream going, man. Like, and I had to restart my computer. I had to do that. I'm like, what is happening? And it wasn't internet stuff. So I was like, okay, that's bizarre. Usually it's internet. Yesterday, internet stuff. Actually, Monday. Monday was internet stuff, and then Tuesday, Revenant Graves. I had to deal with the stream disconnecting after the 3-hour mark, and I was like, no way. So I reconnected and I got like an hour in, but at that point, like all the viewers were gone. I was like, no. So upsetting. But they're coming out this weekend to fix it and replace our modem, so that could be it. I don't know. I hope that's it. Uncle Joseph, I was trying to think where it actually was. I'm sure it's at the Stardish. I'm gonna have to watch it then. I definitely have. I watched it, but I didn't see it. And I was at the no-shell. I was watching the no-shell fight, and I was like, Okay, so far so good. Where does this take me exactly? Would this take me all the way back up? Yeah, and then that would be the other one. Okay. So I say we look at these Revenant Graves, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? No, maybe we go in the beacon, then we remember Revenant Graves area. Oops, hold on. Go, go, go. Yeah, I'm in the area with the red ladies too. I'm literally there right now. Let me see. This will be a circle. This will be Revenant Graves. Below bridge. So I'm also in the area with the red ladies. That's literally what I was talking about. Those red ladies they are tough, but they're not tanky. They die pretty quickly, so they just hit hard. So I can deal with that. I just beat the boss in this beacon, the big skull frog man. Ooh, I thought I saw something over there. Blood seed and laterite. Yeah, they're awesome. There's spear variants and there's rapier variants. I like the rapier better right now. Not that I know it. Okay, never mind. Let's say, so you have to go down. No, you don't. You have to just open the door like a normal person. No ambush, huh? Yeah, okay. Seemed ambushy. Seemed ambushy to me. Too easy. That was my... That was your ambush. Do better. Do better. Shayla says, hey, what's up, Shayla? Yeah, I had to start... my face! I had to start the stream a little late today. Just technical issues, man. It's driving me nuts at this point. I'll bait her over here. Uncle Joe says, yeah, I beat him first strike too. What a boss. Yeah, the spear ones kind of suck. They telegraph their first strike really well, though. I do like that. Come on, girl. This is the only tech I don't know. Okay. That's the parry. But I'm going to do this right after the parry. Oh, no. So the problem with that is I struck too early, but once she's recovering from the, okay, I'm not going to parry anymore, you can hit her, and then that baits in some good stuff. These chicks were in the first one? I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, that attack's insane, right? You don't want them to parry. So after they're done doing that, you go ahead and strike them. And I usually get a free hit in, but that attack is like Ricard's rapier on crack cocaine. That's how I died yesterday. Are they going to close again? Okay, good. You know what I'm going to do? Take out the archers first. I can fight freely. Just follow my own rules. Running R1, and then little baby strikes, you're dead. Look like they're harder than in the first one. Yeah, they hit really hard. But they're not tanky, so they die pretty easy. Ah, more secrets. Holy moly, the red dudes. Okay, we'll do all that, but let's clear out this area first. Remember, I don't like to go into new zones until we clear out kind of the base area. Let me just go from here. Looking for the staircase, please? I thought there was an archer up here, too. Maybe not. So there's no archer. Okay, so we have this path, which we could get right back up onto. Yeah, we'll do that then. Fine. Fine. Let's see. We have Janessa Prime. Oh, sweet! This is where we get Janessa's shell, I presume. By order of the Janessa Prime. Something. Incense is forbidden. Remember, she got trapped in the incense. Join the Sisterhood, Proxima and Janessa. Snail dudes. Do not harm the red leaves. Interesting. And that's probably the guy that's that one shell on the far right. Do not enter after midnight or something like that. That's excellent. Okay, cool. So probably nighttime zone, right? Shayla says, those were in the same area leading to the Siamese twin boss. Man, oh yeah, but they had spears, right? They didn't have rapiers, right? Or did they have rapiers? Because I remember the stance, you know, like the way they stand. It's very, I don't know, just very, it just stands out. Alright, who wants to die first? Let them kind of figure out, let them air it out for a second. We need to go back down at some point to the Revenant Graves. See, that looks like blood, possibly blood curse, right? And then we'll go back up. I mean, there's obviously a path up, right? So, oh, more of these little stone thingies. I don't want to fight two at once. That's the problem. Holy! She rolls, lands, and then lunges. Okay. They definitely had rapiers? Okay. They're from the first game too, man. I wish I would have played it beforehand again, like just to kind of keep it fresh on my mind, but we had turned it on whenever we were playing some terrible game. I forget what it was. Right back up here. Ooh, the Sester's Refuge. Very cool. That's why it's all the chicks. Wow, that was terrible blocking and gameplay in general. That's okay though. Blood Seed. There's the spear variant. I'm just gonna do this. We have some coin for our troubles there. just looking to see a lot of these. Yeah, they have blood seed on them. See, like right up there. More blood seed over here. Oh, laterite. Okay. Now we actually, that's the beacon we came from. That's the bridge we came from, and you can drop down. You can drop down all the way to this Revenant area, and it's called Revenant Grave. So I imagine we need to do that. I want to check out this main area first, though. The blood seed. Uncle Joe says, what shell is the rest of chat using? I'm using Proxima with the OG sword you start with, kind of class, level 14. That's awesome. I think, well, I'll let Shayla answer. I know who Shayla's using now. I know what Shayla's using. Oh, actually, you won't be able to see it in chat. So Shayla's using TL. She's using TL. You're not going to be able to see it because of, obviously, you guys are in different chats. Okay. Oh. There's nothing behind me. Mammon coin, Devout's chalice, something. That's the fast, right? Stop it, crazy lady, I can't see. Okay, that was fun. Rox says, hello, what's up, Rox? How you doing? Whoa, my gosh. Well, they didn't do anything, huh? I don't know why you can even hit me. Sit, please. Sit, Harbinger. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so Shayla was using TL. In the very beginning, she was using Proxima, and then she's now using TL. TL until I get to Smirt, and then I'll probably run him, says Shayla. Shayla says, hey, Rox. You want to know what shell I'm using? None. Nakey, hot link shell. I'm a hot link. Alright. So there's got to be a way up and around then. This might not be a bad idea. I can get the map, right? Mayhaps. Ruxus, how you doing today, everyone? Doing good. I had a late start. I don't know what was going on, but I just haven't been able to get like a smooth and steady stream. After yesterday's stream disconnected, I got right back up and running within like 5 minutes, but then like everybody was gone. So I was like, oh, that was super frustrating because I had just beat the hexapod. And Saber's being crazy. I had just beat the hexapod, and then Saber almost killed me, in fact. And then I was trying to find my way out of that stupid area. And then the stream disconnected. I had no clue. And then once I reconnected it, I streamed for the other hour, but no one was there. I was like, I was frustrated.
Go ahead,
I am. Let me get my damn map. Okay, there you go. Yes. So the first thing we want to do is go to the right. That's perfect. So up past the beacon and then to the right. We can then search this Revenant Graves area because it looks like a finite region. That's beautiful. And then this might either loop around here or this loops around so we can teleport like here. But I don't know. That could be the teleportation to the other side because that goes here. This may go here. Okay, that's going to take us to the Revenant Graves. I have teleported there, then I died there too. Okay, good. This is great. Thanks, Rook. Uncle Joe says, Albert, I tried the nighttime stuff, and boy, they tank. I can imagine how hard it was being Nakies. It was very difficult. I'm using the Deadpool show. I love that. That's excellent, Rox. Yes. This is the Deadpool show. But yeah, there's a handful of secrets we've already found in nighttime mode. We started off in nighttime mode, in fact, but who's hitting me? Oh, I knew there's a secret, but that scared me actually because I thought it was an enemy. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something. There's always secrets on the outskirts of these things, you know what I'm saying? Like, always. Okay, what? There must have been a projectile flinging. Oh no, it's just this guy. Rock says, saw a video today who confirmed the Blizzazuka's there. I got the Blizzazuka Tuesday. I got the Blizzazuka Monday, actually, in the late stream. And I was like, oh, I wish Rox was here, because I shot it, and it was amazing. I keep thinking it looks like Spider-Man. You know, I look like Kratos if he just was covered in blood, pretty much. Are you happy with the Gamescom? It was decent. They re-showed a lot of the same stuff. I didn't watch all of it. That was too long, and in the evening I have to do other I have to do like father and husband things, you know, like. But I didn't have a lot of time to watch all of it, so I really just went to the Twitter. I was recording it, and I recorded like an hour and a half, and then I just was like, well, I walked away from my desk, obviously, letting it record, and then I just went to Twitter and I just looked at all of the posts that Gamescom did, and I was like, okay, there's like out of the 20, 30 games, there's only like, you know, 3 or 4 that stood out to me. But some of them, again, are going to, you know, require some additional, like, research because they don't necessarily, like, it seems like, yeah, it's kind of like, is this a gacha game or, you know, something like that? You can't really tell. Okay, so we'll clear out this region first because it does look semi-finite. It'll link back up to here, which is great. But we do need to go to the other side of the, well, where the beacon was, remember in the, yeah, right here, we can drop off to this side where I died. So we'll have to do all of that. But yeah, I think it was decent. I mean, you know, a lot of those are going to always have what I consider like fluff. Like a lot of those games are going to, or announcements are going to have like fluff. That's a trial. I thought it was a beacon. So, and they always tend to bring up the games that like have been announced forever ago and you just never see anything else. Like, wait, is this game gonna ever come out or what? 3 offerings needed. How about you take that one, big guy? 1 for the road. But yeah, I think it was decent. I mean, it's like, to me, those shows, like 10% of it's gonna be something I'm interested in, you know? Oh no, I don't want to die here, mama. You fool. You're tanky with the bullets, aren't you? Alright, who the hell is shooting at me? You. The crossbow. No, there's another one. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I didn't know she was in parry mode there. Only happy for the Witcher 3 Remaster free update. I didn't even know it was a free update. I saw that they were doing the remaster. But I don't know. I'm at the point where it's like, let's make new games. I don't mind the remasters and stuff. Even remakes occasionally are fine, but man, it's like, can we just get a like new game that's awesome? That's not a flop. Alright, I keep changing the pathways that I want to take, but at least we have a good idea what to expect. Seems to me that the region that we had explored over here is also finite, which is really good. I don't mind exploring this, but if it comes up into the castle, I don't necessarily want to go this way. So I am going to continue down here like we had started off at. And then we can circle down to the Revenant Graves, I think. I think that would make the most sense. Yeah, the future of gaming is looking kind of bleak, to be honest, says Joe. Yeah, I just want new stuff. You know, like, new IPs are so hard to come by because, like, that, you know, I guess, I don't know, they want to just get the low-hanging fruit, I guess, and it's just like, can we take some risks here? And oh, it's tough. I didn't know you would follow me up here. See if she comes up right there. Oh, that's too early. Wait until she's fully standing up. Even if she's rising up during that parry kind of recovery animation, she can still parry. So today I learned. The Witcher 4 confirmed for 2028, so no physical release. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. But you know, the thing is, they kind of lock all the goodies behind the digital purchases anyways. Like, you get the 72 hours early access for this game, and like that's very appealing to someone that like me that, you know, you get early access, that means you're making content before other people, so it's like good, you know? So it's like, ish. What do? You gotta just submit to the powers that be, it seems sometimes. Tides of Annihilation, God of War Laffy or Lafay or whatever, that's coming out February. I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Okay. There was this pathway here, and then of course dropping down the other side, so Oh no, I thought I saw you. I can do this. Can do that. That's bizarre. There's no way up and around. Oh, okay. I was saying there's gotta be. Who's shooting now? There's too many of you, ladies everywhere. Roll? Are you gonna do the roll? No? Okay, that's fine. One, two, three, four. It's like a fast 2, 3, 4. I don't like that. Shayla says, I did watch everything. I got bored. The thing I did like was they were releasing Witcher 3 Remastered and the current DLC content for free for current owners of the game prior to the new DLC. That's awesome. Don't really care about early access. I can wait. See, that I could wait if this wasn't like what I did, you know, like if I wasn't like creating content, but I, you know, unfortunately, time is incredibly relevant to what I do. And I already don't get things early and stuff like that, so I have to often make up for that. So it makes it a pain. It does, it does. Okay, this is just the castle proper. I didn't want to explore the castle yet, so. Now they're just annoying. Yeah, I don't want to explore the castle proper. That's fine. We'll go down and kill this archer though for... Whoa, brother! Lovely, lovely. Where'd that one chick? I just... Oh, she came over here. She actually walked around. Okay. I see. Camera. Blood seed. Yeah, we'll go back down. Rock says, yeah, boring AF. Shayla, some hope for a better one in December 10th. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. This may be the way back up from the gardens. I don't know. pretty much just kind of going randomly in different directions. No method right now. I'm just kind of... This would be the other side, hopefully, where that one guy... Well, I killed this guy on the other side of the wall, maybe? It is. Yep, this is exactly that wall. Open that up. This will take me to this side where I wanted to go anyways, where the Rook map was. Okay, good. Not bad. Even when I do dumb stuff, I end up where I need to be. It's great. A dungeon here. Clear it with no health? I think we could try. This is the gate from Borderlands. I'll do the dungeon then, why not? That's actually a big catapult. Giant one. There's so many of them. I hate this area so bad. Says Uncle Joe. It's not terrible. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Shay, this is, I also saw that Crimson Desert was releasing some new free update. Yeah, it's called the Enhanced Story Update or something like that. And it actually has like proper, like, there's more dialogue and more of this and more of that. It's crazy. Hopefully better announcements for 2027 before the death announcement for PlayStation. Indeed. And Shay, this is, yep, bro. Saber, why are you complaining? You're out. I left him out today. To my dismay. Why are you complaining, Papa? Come here. Come here, little dude. Sir? Like, what was the purpose of that? This looks potentially illusory. Crimson Desert Enhanced, yeah. Crimson Desert was phenomenal, man. I loved that game. I think it was done very, very well. That's something to remember. Hey, what's wrong? What's the matter? Come here. Are you hungry or what? Come here. Let's just say hi to the world. Oh, my baby. Look at my baby. This is the guy that almost got me killed yesterday that helped me with the hexapod. What's the matter? Hmm? More things I hate in the game. Okay. Well, I don't know what you want, little man. You know where your food is. More dialogue? No, I don't remember. I know it's like, I didn't see it, but I'm assuming it's got all that stuff too. Don't you dare jump up on my computer. Okay. Alright, he's doing it. He's doing the thing. Once he comes out, I have to put him in his room. Because he's jumping up on my desk and stuff. He's like behind all the cords right now, so. Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on. Let me act like I don't care. Well, that didn't last. Yeah, you're gonna hear some cat cries. Okay, let's read again. The best improvement they can give us is to choose one character since the beginning of our adventure. I think CDPR and devs for Crimson Desert doing free stuff is really smart. They'll get people to buy their DLCs when they release. Gamers like when devs do things for their players. Yeah, for sure. Patch the Forgotten General. Alright, this is definitely a... Huh. What? Wait a second. There's like little nightmares. Instinctively, I thought to take cover behind the light. Holy moly. I don't have health. I was mashing up. I didn't have health. Shayla says, I didn't play Crimson Desert. I had too much going on at the time. Yeah, no doubt. That was when I got sick for the first time in I don't know how many years. In like 3 years. I don't know your thoughts, but none of the bosses are memorable for me. I enjoyed the bosses. I enjoyed everything about the game. Okay, we need to go back to that dungeon then. Shoot. What did how did I get there again? It went down here. I enjoyed everything about the game. I think it was very well done. It's an open worldish type game that I typically haven't enjoyed lately anyways, and it was very enjoyable for me. I didn't put it down for a long time. In the beginning I wasn't a big fan, but I do like it. I like it quite a bit. Oh shoot. Dude, if I can die to you. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Let's see. Technically, it was just looping around here, right? No. I need to do the dungeon. That's right. How did I get back up there then? Oh yeah, this staircase. My bad. I got so mixed up. Right here. And then I gotta fight this guy. Technically, I don't, I guess. Dungeon. Okay, much better. Much better. Oh yeah, the golden star could have been better. I liked it though, but yeah, it could have been way better. I just liked using nature snare on everything. Nature snare's the answer. You're not gonna go for the DLC 2027? Yeah, that's fine. I didn't have any health whatsoever. I literally had no health and then no healing. So I was like, oh gosh. I thought he arched up so he was gonna attack, and then he just looked at me like I was crazy. I really wish those guys didn't have to spew their contents. I mean, there's really no need. It just slows me down every time. I'm just waiting for it to air out. I didn't fight the big lightning giant, unfortunately. Okay. I feel like if I don't do this, this is gonna end up pretty bad for me. What was on this side? Ooh. Ooh! I feel this is like little nightmares, man. I'm scared. What is this? Oh, it's the big guy. I'm really not entirely sure what the heck I'm doing here. I prefer the combat feeling of Mortal Shell. Yeah, I think that combat's always is superior for sure. The less hack and slashy it is, oh, that hurts, the better. Really? I think he's taking damage as well. Come on, you dummy. Bruh. Bruh? Why is this tracking him now? You're gonna be annoying as balls, aren't you? And just die. Save me the trouble. Now what? You need to track onto something different, man. Okay, good. What'd you call me? Oh no. Running attack. You sold it today. You sold Crimson Desert. That's good though. Like you said, you only want to keep a small collection of the games that you truly enjoy, you know? Oh man, the parries felt phenomenal in my opinion. The parries felt really good. I loved parrying in that game. I always had a shield or I used the spear. It was lots of fun. Hold on. Oh. Jeez, man. Shayla says, I finally got through Gloomshade Grove and most of the Citadel Penance today. I picked up Airdrim, but not playing him. Nice. Have you at least tried him out? I haven't, like, naturally tried out any of the shells, but I'd like to know how they feel, honestly. Alright, this is a cool dungeon. Like, I like the light kind of that hurts you thing. Reminds me so much of Little Nightmares. But yeah, we'll see. Chinese games will have a very cool collection in addition. Oh, really? Phantom Blade Zero? That's awesome. Yeah, sadly, I don't know if we'll get it or not. Who knows? Not before all of the scalpers buy them and charge double for it. Okay, so... Get away! Oh gosh, okay. It goes this way. Gotcha, you bloody tosser. We got him. Laterite. Now what? I kind of don't know if I like... Yeah, I have to go that path. Well, shoot. Where did he go? Did he, like, fall off or what? Rock says, oh, the collector's edition of Metro 2039 will have a real-size helmet. Yeah, I saw that. They used to do those virginity helmets with Halo as well. I remember those. They ensure at least 10 more years of your virginity if you put those on. So I've been told. I remember that was such a funny thing. Halo had one. There was, oh gosh, there was another one that, what was it? It was like a Elder Scrolls type game. And then they had the Elden Ring Millennium. I don't think that one was wearable though. I mean, you probably could if you have a small enough head, I guess, but... Did the guy roll off? I think he did. No, I'm dying! I'm flying, Jack! Okay. Why? Why is it so ouchy? Shayla says, no, I haven't tried him out. I do want to play around with the build, but I'll probably do that on a different playthrough. If you buy the Chinese physical game, because everything will be in Chinese and we need to change the local region. Yeah, you can do that, though. It's pretty... You can do that on your PlayStation or, I'm sure, just in the settings, right? Remember when Black Myth Wukong came out? Like, it was in Chinese. That was funny. I think you're gonna like Metro 2039. I saw a little bit of it. I saw the trailer. I didn't listen to the dev talk about making it and stuff. Like, I came in right when he had finished, and then I saw the trailer. The trailer looked good. I mean, it looks just like all the other games in my opinion. Like, those games are good, but they I guess it's a different pace. I love the world because it's like, it reminds me very much of Fallout and stuff, which I absolutely love. I love Fallout and all that, so it does remind me of Fallout quite a bit, and I do enjoy it. I got a handful of the games because they were like really cheap on Xbox when I picked them up maybe a year or so ago. But It does look a lot of, it's like more of the same, which is not a bad thing. I just want to be able to stick with the game. Like, I want it to kind of make me be like, oh, I want to see the rest and do it. I don't know what it was, but I stopped playing. I remember what I was doing, though. I was probably doing something. Oh, gosh. Oh, you're not dead yet. No, 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 no. Oh, Grisha. Come on, man. What's up, fam? How you doing? But yeah, I definitely like the world and like the setting for Metro. It's pretty awesome. When I played it, I was like, well, I was actually scared. And then like the fights, you're not like some super powered, like, you know, like in most first person shooters, like you feel like, oh, I can take on this tech. You got to be very strategic. You had to make sure that you weren't getting, you know, flanked and all that. It was pretty awesome. It was almost like playing like PvP, like a game where you're playing with other players. You know, I'm getting tired of dying. I really want to complete that dungeon though, but... And sadly, we have a shorter stream because of all the technical stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to start as early as possible. So I can start as early as 9 tomorrow, so we'll see. But I won't start any later than 10 as long as technology doesn't fail me. We gotta make up our time because I owe you guys some hours. Obviously, the 1 hour today and an hour tomorrow, so I figure if I start early, I can just do a much longer stream. Here in Europe, you need to change that setting to run Japanese game. Oh, really? Interesting. Some, you know, they didn't have region locking for the longest. I guess they brought that back. For the longest time, games weren't region locked, but I guess they've brought it back. What's up, fam? How you doing? Everybody's saying what's up. I know the stream seems like I started later, but it's simply just because technical difficulties, fam, I promise you. Getting burnt to death, that's cool. You can run and heal, like how badass is that? So impatient. Hurry up. Good. Do it. You with the legs, come here. That works too. Whew. Fam says, I'm fine. Just want to ask about the free upgrade to Enhanced Edition of the 2.0 patch. You talking about Crimson Desert? I don't know much about it other than I know it's adding like additional content and stuff. I don't know too much about it, brother. Oh my goodness gracious. I know that I think Shayla heard about it too, but I didn't get to sit and watch because it's kind of late when I was watching it, so I had to do other things. Unfortunately, I was like really distracted, but I saw that there's like an enhanced edition. We can look it up in a minute, see all what it consists of for sure. Let's go destroy the tower. Aha! Ooh! Look! The cursed child. Stranded between life and death, this child yearns to be held and will desperately protect its caretaker. This is the thing! Wow. Poor Saber. That's awesome. That's a massive update, almost 40 GB. Is it already out? Oh yeah, Crimson Desert and The Witcher 3 fans are eating good today. Absolutely. Are those additional contents already out? That's insane if that's the case. They always get turned around. We found the cursed child. The little baby. That's so crazy. Let's do our our sidearms. Go back to nail shot. So we got cursed child at the 1 hour mark. Oh, Saber, that hurts my heart hearing you cry, you little dum-dum. Massive update, 40 GB. What all does it contain? I'm super interested now. I mean, I knew that they was going to add more like story-based stuff and things like that. I don't know in terms of other content. Every time they've done an update, it's been something, but wasn't entirely sure. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure what to expect there. At least we beat the dungeon, so let's go ahead and mark this dungeon off. Okay, we did that. That's fantastic. We got the item. I think I need to go down here. Oh, my back. The missing shell is Solomon. Oh my. Oh, it came out today. Wow, okay, that's insane. That's awesome. That's such great news. We got this guy down here. We have the beacon. I died somehow, right? I didn't make the offerings. Offering number 1 is over here. I guess that's already on. Witcher 3 is supposed to release the 29th, I think. Oh, nice. Inhuman doesn't care about shells. Yeah, I don't. I like the shells. I think they're great. I think the stories are cool, from what I've been told by Shayla. They overhauled the entire story flow with new cutscenes. Nice. I like that. Shayla says he doesn't care about shells now, but there will probably be new content along with the new shell. So they're going to do new content for this as well. Did I miss something? That'd be sick if they brought Solomon back. I care from a lore perspective, but right now, not so much. But I mean, I care. Like, it's valuable to me. It means something to me. But just, I don't really. I will always play without shells. The only time I'm gonna play with shells is whenever I'm doing the lore playthrough, which I had started, but I have another project that I gotta finish. It's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. I need to beat these games too. I try adding the hours so I can beat them faster, but it doesn't seem to work. I'm still taking my time. Okay, we can go all the way down here. That might lead us to this area. Interesting. Okay, yikes. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped down. Got this whole thing. I wish this was a beacon. That's the problem. A beacon for my bacon. Yeah, that's an excuse to make you wait for 2028. Pretty much. Okay, so then we had that. That's another offering. And then there's probably the third offering over there. I don't think I can beat them without dying. That's the problem. Well, the third offering's right here. Ho ho ho, I can get it. Never mind, I'm smart. You think I'll die? Me too, actually. Me too. Holy moly! There's 4? I thought those were the same too. Open it, baby. As long as I do this, I don't care. I win if I open it. I beat the game. Night Grasp Stone. Imbues Phantom weapon with Phantom. I don't know what Phantom does. Like I wish there was actually some sort of like status thing that gave us, you know, the help menu does nothing. So I wish there was a status that told you, hey, this is how, this is the Phantom effect. This is the, I mean, you have all the standard status effects like burn and whatever, like those are easy. But all the non-traditional ones, like, can someone explain them to me, please? I'm gonna die here. Oh, there's another, because there's so many frackin' enemies. I have no heals, otherwise I'd kick all their asses. Shay, this is, yeah, I said they were talking about more content coming up from Mortal Shell 2. Oh, that comment didn't come through. I saw the Witcher comment. Hey, fam. Yeah, I saw nothing about the new content. That's going to be amazing. So, yeah, I didn't see that. I saw you say he doesn't care about the shells and stuff, and you and Rock's joking, but I didn't see that comment. Oh, that's going to be incredible. I can't wait. I know they're going to do more content with the night mode and all that stuff. Like, they're going to actually add more content just specifically to the night mode, which I think is really awesome. All right, so I know I've gone every which way and whatever. It makes sense to me, though. I think this is going to loop around. I think it's going to loop around to the Revenant Graves anyway, so I think we'll come up from the Revenant Graves, technically. If not, we just go back and we do it. It's fine. Actually, you can drop down here and grab that little thing, but I already did. I actually missed, and I fell all the way down to the bottom of the Revenant Graves. I actually didn't get up here, which is funny. I missed the jump. It's hilarious. Oh, so there was nothing. There wasn't anything at all up here. Okay. You're supposed to fall down then. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oof. I like the female shell? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. No, that was so funny, man. The shell I would most likely use is based off what I've seen. I've only seen like 2 or 3, would probably be Tiao as well. He just kind of looks like a style. But I don't know, there's like 9 shells or 8 shells. Okay, so then this would take me back up to this thing, and then I'd be, oh, I can go back up to the bridge. Why is this here? That's bizarre. I guess so I could drop down and then go up. Fam says, game's only half a year and they're already making an enhanced edition. I know. I usually don't see that for years. Well, Proxima's tough, I can imagine. Like she's a badass, you're saying? I can only imagine. I think her and Merrick were dating or liked each other, and then her and Cesar Janessa apparently are part of like some female cool badass club or something, according to the notice board. Okay, cool. Now we can clear all this out. That will lead me back up here. This is going to be the teleportation here, which we don't need. All right. This seems a little ambushy. I feel like there's going to be lots of enemies here. Revenant Graves you'd think would be nice and chill, but we're probably going to see those weird zombie guys. Whoa. There's a bunch of them. At least 5 of them right now. Maybe that's how we get her shell. Which we can't get. We cannot get her shell. There's 7 right there. I feel like they're gonna aggro, man. They're all looking at this. That's the sensor. She was imprisoned in a sensor, so that's why there's so many of her. Oh, that's so cool. That's her thing. If I break that, I get her shell, I think, right? Which I don't want to do. I may need to actually look it up. I don't want to get this shell. The game feel... Okay, hold on. Whoops. More and more and more. Proximus tough. The game feels different every time they update. Oh, it really does. I haven't played it in months, but that was one of the best games I'd played like ever. I really enjoyed it. Some people didn't enjoy it. I know that, like, some people, like, I think Rox was saying he didn't really enjoy the boss fights. And I've enjoyed them so far. I also even like the combat, even though it is more like hack and slash type combat. It feels good. It just feels good to me. Especially the different weapon types. They all feel different. I think they did a good job on that. Okay, so there's this. Is this a pathway? I knew I heard you. You mangy things. Alright, then we got this. Oh, that would be the pathway back there. Okay. Oh, y'all are nasty. Shay, this says they are also talking about making an update in regards to the Slayer seal because the intentions were to have some achievements locked to that seal, but it currently locks you out of all achievements. The demo had that specific language. The demo or the beta specifically said you can get some achievements, but then others will be available. Whereas when we played the actual game, booted it up, it said all achievements are disabled, so. I think that's definitely relevant to the trophy hunting people for sure. But to me, it's kind of funny because, like, if you're using the seal and that's like your, let's call it your crutch or whatever. I don't know. That's like PC, but whatever. Your crutch is the fact that you're using the seal to beat the game because you want to get all the trophies. But then it's like most trophies are like beat the game on hard mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you still got to go and beat the game on a more difficult way or do something hard anyway. So. I don't know, trophy hunters, I never quite understood the thought behind it, but I get it. I mean, I just don't. I'm not really a big fan. It makes me burn out from a game. Like trophy hunting, unless it's something like, you know, like a game that I truly am passionate about that I'm going to be playing a lot anyways, then it's fine. Otherwise, I do not care about the trophies at all. You know, I see these videos all the time that just do, like, they just get so many views and so much engagement where it's like, the Sekiro Platinum Trophy was, whatever. It added gray hairs to my butt or whatever. It's always someone on the thumbnail or whatever. I'm like, I did it like, I casually did that Platinum. So I just don't get it. Like, I had no troubles, no issue with that Platinum at all. But it's like people make a whole video about like, oh, it was the hardest thing ever. It's like, no, it really wasn't. But I don't know, man. That's just hard for me to watch or to see. I guess it's very performative, and I don't like that. Like initially, when I first started YouTube, I was like, the Inhuman one was a character, but the Inhuman one is literally just me. Initially it was a character, and it was gonna be like enigmatic, and who is this guy? Whatever. It's like, nah, just a chill dude, man. It's like, I just want to play video games. Okay, you know what? But yeah, I don't know. I think the performative part of it definitely isn't my thing. And it's funny because if you look at some of the most successful channels, a lot of them, if you look at the history of the actual creator, they're like drama majors and stuff. Like all these people, they're used to acting, They're used to being fake. I can't do that. I am no drama kid. Hold on 1 second. There should be nobody here. Hold on, guys. Shoot, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nobody should be here, so I don't like that. Hold on. creepy music. Creepy music? Fam, have a wonderful evening. Same for me, lives repeat achievements. I don't care about getting all achievements unless I really, really enjoy the game. Same. Same. We are the same. I let Saber out. He was going crazy because the freaking doorbell rang. Quit that. Okay. You have all your toys. Go play with your toys. Let's see here. Well then, where did all the enemies go that were like about to kill me? They aggro from so far. I was like, watch me get hit while I'm dealing with this. R Squared says, what's up, good sir? How's everything? Everything's doing good. Aside from the technical difficulties we've been having the last few days, everything's going really well. Hopefully you're doing good too. Chair, this is good night, fam. Luke says, hi, Chair. Hello, Chair. The heck kind of a shot was that? Okay, I'd love to... My gosh. All that waiting and then you get killed by that. Okay, so... need to drop down. You know, from the beacon we can actually get there really quickly, so... The beacon, and the beacon, and the beacon, and the beacon. Let's see. Can I just go this way? Yeah. Even better. So just weird stuff like OBS has been acting really crazy, and then Monday the internet was having disconnecting and doing whatever else. Apparently there's like such wide range of that happening like throughout the cities like nearby and stuff. So I didn't know that like a whole like businesses were like unable to conduct business. Hold on one second. Saber. I had to put him back out. He jumped on my desk again. Like he can't do that because then he's gonna mess up my computer. Anyway, so like this internet stuff, I didn't realize, but I was looking, and I saw like an article being like, like I forget what it said. It's like internet whatever outages for this region. I'm like, what? So there was like companies that didn't have internet, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So apparently it wasn't just me. That was Monday, and then Tuesday it just disconnected at some point, so we called AT&T and we're like, dudes, y'all need to come out here. They keep canceling the appointments every time we've had them request to come out here because they're like, oh no, it's nothing. It's like, no, we've had the same, we need like a new modem or something, so they're coming out this weekend to see what's going on. But yeah, it was internet issues, and then today though, well, the reason why I was a little bit late was because of the specifically because what was today's issue? Oh, OBS. OBS was acting a fool. And it's been updated. I mean, I always keep all this stuff updated, and every time it does update, I do a test run. So I'm like, okay, everything's the same. A lot of times when you update these, like these softwares or whatever, like you'll have these really strange changes that like you wouldn't even anticipate. It's like, okay, why did my sound change or something? It's like something weird all the time. So I'm used to that happening enough. So now I do test runs, but there's been no update since. So I don't know, it's just bizarre. Technology, like, even if you don't touch it, somehow it just still will fail you every once in a while. It's really bizarre. I'm scared. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm scared. Okay, let's try that again. What a tough enemy. Very punishing. They showed some Zoopunk game, but no date release. I saw Zoopunk. I didn't even watch it because from the name, it didn't even sound interesting, but I was like, what is that? I figured it was going to be, I don't know, some goofy thing, but I have no clue what it is. But it's not coming out till 2028, most likely. Your Arceus is crazy. I saw you streaming the other day, much later, because it showed up in my YouTube feed when we were watching some YouTube. Yeah, that was Monday. That was when the whole internet thing happened. And then Tuesday was fine, but it disconnected when I was doing, like, at hour 3, it disconnected, and then I did it another hour stream. And then today I had to start late just because mostly OBS. There was no internet stuff today, fortunately. Hold on. I have come over here, right? And there was just me overlooking the Sester Janessa graveyard. Russia hacking. Possibly. I mean, you know, it could totally be hacking. No, I'm just kidding. It was the PlayStation blackout. Yeah, exactly. Everybody that refused. Everybody that's like, we're only buying physical goods. We're gonna sign out of our PlayStation. Then that's what happens. They ruined it for the rest of us. That's really funny. Bloodseed and some gloom. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I don't know what's going on though. But yeah, I don't typically stream late because that's when like I have to do other things. Like at that point, like I gotta do like family stuff, you know? So it was really difficult to do those. It's like, it's fine as long as I plan ahead and I'm like, okay, hey, we gotta move it, shift things around. But those streams in general are always like, and I'm already tired by then because I'm already like the whole day's over, you know? I'm like, ah. So it was really funny. I was all grumpy. We did some good stuff though. Yeah, I wasn't hacking. It wasn't me. I hacked nothing. Oh, there you go. Like she came from literally nowhere. There's just so many enemies, man. Because there's some to my left, I don't want to get shot. Who's weaker? I didn't do too much. Stab the invisible lady. Okay. Why are you so tanky, bro? I got them legs, got the toes. Oof. We're on different elevations. That's definitely messing up the finishing move there. Okay, so now what? May I proceed forward without getting attacked by 50 million enemies? My PlayStation could never stay off for a week. Yeah, mine neither, unfortunately. Even casually, like I like to play casually at least. If I can play a little bit a day, it's always nice. I don't get to very often, but if I can, I certainly try to. Rock says only cancel the PS Plus subscription works against PlayStation. Yeah, but then you can't play any online games or anything. You can't do anything. Because they've made it that way, where you require the subscription to be able to actually enjoy the benefits, you know? And you know what we came from, right? This area right here? This is perfect because this is going to lead us right to where we died on the other side of the trial. So this is exactly what we wanted. We've confirmed that it all loops together. Yay! Oh man, we did it. That's good. So the trial with 2 heals certainly can do that. And then we drop down and do whatever was down there, right? Holy moly, are you kidding me? How many? There was 2 at the very least. I didn't think those were actual coffin enemies. If you buy some games, they only have physical discs. I also play my Portal lots at workshops. So my PS Plus sub's important to be able to stream exactly. Like, they designed it in such a way. It's pretty much hard to not do business with them, you know? And that's pretty ingenious. That's how you do it, you know? You make it harder to cancel and stop than it is to just enjoy it, you know? You don't really give options. So it's done well. I mean, it's a good business model for sure. I'm assuming if I break this sensor, I get the shell, and I don't want to do that, right? Yeah. Looks special. Let them take dust. Don't buy anything in the PS store. Oh, dude, sadly, they're gonna have my money, and even though I just don't like that the fact that they, even if 80% of whatever the number was is digital, they shouldn't remove the option to, because the physical media is very important. And getting rid of physical media is not, it's not cool, bro, as they say. You shouldn't get rid of physical media. Okay, how do I not die here? Oh, they're fighting. Yeah, I'm bored. I'd rather just risk it for the biscuit here. What? Never seen that attack before. I've never seen that attack before. Dorsalite, baby! We jump down here. Well, that was terrible. Only that will make them wake up a little bit. Yeah, the fact that they made no comment on it after that's so... I think that's so shady, like... And the fact that they will continue to be people, sadly, like myself, that will continue to be like, well, that sucks, but here's my money, you know? It's like, ah... That is a tough pill to swallow, indeed. I don't like the way that was handled. Hey, this is the change we're going to make, and we're not going to comment on it whatsoever. You have no choice in it. Yeah, very bizarre. The only thing they want is money, so stop giving them money. Oh, I can't see my eyelashes. But yeah, sadly, there won't be enough people that stop for it to be a change, you know? That's the sad part. Level 16 is max for weapons, FY. 16, what a weird number. The human being is made like a keeper. We like to conserve things, collect things, indeed. Very true. We're all hoarders, some more than others. Also true. I think the big thing is we're also used to having, at this point in time, and we like our luxuries, you know, and when we don't have them, we feel like we, you know, say, oh, I can't even function. But if we had a little bit more discipline, we could certainly try and do things that would actually make changes, but I don't think we have the discipline, in myself included. I don't, I mean, I wouldn't be able to make money, you know? And so they got me. Sadly. True. When they say you don't own anything, you must say you don't own our money. Very true. I think we've cleared out this area. Like, I'm actually pretty confident we've done all of this now. And we did that dungeon. I don't know how to get over here. That's pretty interesting. There's more connecting bridges here. See, we went here. That's probably part of the south there. Okay, interesting. I didn't see any teleportation, so that goes here, of course. Oh, this would take us there then. That looks like a teleportation, right? Okay, well, let's go back up then. Luke says, I got my PS2 games a few weeks ago. I've got so many and most are great. Yeah. Those are quality. Get wrecked. I'm gonna go ahead and top off since we're just going back anyways. We'll probably end up getting to the beacon that we need to go to anyways to start back over from our journey. See if we can actually beat her. No! That's fine. You land a friend Matrix and Mortal Kombat? Yeah, the Mortal Kombat game that I enjoyed that was in the PS2 era was the one where Shaolin monks. We could play as Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and it was like it was not a fighting game, it was like a beat 'em up, and it was so good. And you could then unlock Scorpion and I think whether it be Sub-Zero, I don't know who. It was amazing. It was so much fun. All right, now we can go this path, and we could go over here to the left. Now that we're getting a little bit more familiar with facing off with the red chicks, and apparently, Shayla reminded us that the rapier chicks, they are actually from the first game. There's no way I survived that, but... I don't know how I survived that. I don't ask those questions, though. We're just gonna move on. Yeah, Shaolin Monks was so good. That was one of my favorite ones. There were so many secrets you could... And we used to play as, like, you'd beat it, and then you could play as Scorpion and whatever else. There's excellent, excellent secrets in that game. It was so much fun. He's dead. Like a proper story Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it was so good. And there were so many secrets, man. Like, that was one of the most interesting iterations of Mortal Kombat I've ever seen. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games. Who's first? I don't know who that is. Oh, that's an archer. Whew, okay. Let us not forget, sisters. Before we were many, we were one. It is only by the grace of the twice-born's cup that the first of us were born. With each sip, our sisters multiplied, each imparted with a glimpse of infinity. How else could we behold the universe's untold promises? That's awesome. Do not stray, sisters. You must remember there is but one vision, one future, one self. We are but unraveling threads, soon to be gathered and woven back together. I wonder if Proxima's part of that. So we got 1, 2, 3 lores. It's probably lore 4 right here. Somewhere. That opened up something behind. That could potentially be a way back up. How come this didn't give us lore? I want lore from this one too. Yeah, there's no lore here. Okay. There's 2 stones. I opened this up for us. Ooh. Revered gland and some dorsalite. Very nice. You can't even do 2-player in most fighting games? Shoot, I don't even know. I have abandoned fighting games a long time ago, but I used to really enjoy them. Interesting, okay. Well, that was good. This is like the very tippity top. Got a glimpse. I got this fool. And these chicks. Alright. Y'all actually dodge that? Well done. That was impressive. They actually dodged it. I'm semi-exploring, semi-figuring out where the heck I'm at, semi-fighting things. And there's of course a ball dude over there. We gotta kill this guy quick. Holy moly, moly, moly. Alright, you're dead. Holy moly, man. Yeah, same. I used to really enjoy fighting games, though. I really like Dead or Alive as well. That was one of the best. Devout Stone. What is this? Killing an enemy with your sidearm generates resolve. Ooh. That's cool. I do like a way to get resolve. Alright, so there's a path down here. This is where the ball dude came from, the little roly-poly man. Looks like you can go this way. Wow, there's just so many pathways. So many pathways. So, let's see here. Maybe we just go left, right? So we came from here. Actually, no, sorry. We came from up here. That's scaffolding. I'm curious of which is the best path to go now. I died here. I remember this. Yeah, this is just the way. To the left will be the one in black. The right will be just a pathway that's like leads to nothing. Okay, good. Cool. So let's go search around this other area then. That should be, we ran around that side. And then I was like, hey, it all connects or whatever. There's a bell over there. That's good. Check that out, dude. We didn't see that bell last time. I need to kill the ranged enemy. There she is. That's gotta be something, right? Excuse me. Oh. Even more stuff down below. That's interesting. Okay. So technically we can get back up here in no time at all. That's not a big deal. What is important though is figuring out what's down here and then scouring the rest of this area here. So this would be where the big guy is. I missed like 50% of those strikes. That's awesome. No worries. This is the catapult we talked about. I wonder if I can go up this. Nope. Because of these. Maybe it's not a catapult. It's like reinforcements or something. So, boom. No ambush, huh? Ooh. that then takes us here. So we don't want to go there yet. Very nice. Okay, cool. I am in trouble though without my heals, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh my goodness, I almost fell. Looking for blood seed or anything random, but nothing, so we're going to go up on this courtyard and take a right. We're going to go where the roly-poly guy was, and then we need to remember to go down this way as well, which is another set of steps. We'll probably actually link back up, so that'll probably take us to the actual gate itself and the beacon. I have no heals, though, which is a bit concerning. I have no health! Sorry guys, I apologize for the camera work. Keep moving around like crazy. This is good. This is not a large area. You know, I don't know. I am still so shocked that people are just been so critical of the game. I don't, there's just not been anything that I'm like, wow, I can't believe they did that. You know, like, the only thing that I want them to fix is the New Game Plus, because New Game Plus, there's like no point in doing it. And it makes it very tricky because you have the whole map already open. Like, I find that very problematic in general when a New Game Plus, but you've already discovered the entire map, so it's like a benefit because you beat the game, but then it's like, if you're a completionist, you're like, well, shoot, how can I remember everywhere I've been and all the areas I've traversed and explored already, so that's pretty difficult. Typically different shading of the map, like showing in places we've been, is nice and easy solution, but I don't know, it's something to consider. I think the New Game Plus, based on what I've heard, should be improved. Other than that though, I mean, the New Game experience it's just damn good. I really like it. So. She's over there. Ooh, what's that? Is she aggroed yet? I'm scared. Such a good looking game. Yes, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like in night mode, you don't get all this pretty light. You know, it's gonna be dark, and I don't mind that. It's fine because yeah, hey, it's supposed to be doom and gloom, right? But it was just something I was just wanting to be picky because all the cool kids do it. All right, we got the beacon for my bacon. The beacon for my bacon. I'm gonna practice her so hard right now. Oh. See, he has the cursed child. He got one of those babies from Nito's lair. Alright, once we cleanse the beacon, then we can access the gate. Grab all this stuff. There should have been something that would have been so awesome. Bloodseed. Alright, cool. I like how it's like it's not like so overwhelmingly massive, you know? Well, you're doing the same attack. I've never done this before, so that's what she kind of deserves. You kind of deserve that. I wonder if she's going to come back, though. Shayla says, replayability is in the shells and builds, but yes, New Game Plus should have some other benefits. Yeah, I agree. I also think that, like you say, like, if you know where to get... Most shells aren't, like, so hardcore. Like, I mean, I guess, like, if you know where the shells are, you can get them. But I guess there would be a little stretch or a little struggle to get to them in certain instances, but... So that means... That just lends, you know, kind of... leads it even more so to the fact that you do need to have a more refined New Game Plus. And that would be good, I think, because then you have sufficient glimpses to be able to max out your shells. You learn the stories. You don't have to play through New Game Plus 50 times to do it, but it's pleasant to do it because you're getting rewarded kind of like for that. You know, like I feel like right now, based on what I read, like when it comes to like the gloom gains and gold gains and even the drops, like it's kind of like it's almost like an afterthought. It's like, well, it's kind of the same as just regular New Game. So I think it's important on a New Game Plus cycle to be able to max out your shells, respec as much as possible and things like that, you know? And then not be too confusing, so that if you do want to collect everything again, like the map and stuff needs to kind of allow you to understand the areas that you have searched and haven't searched. Like, for example, the dungeons and all that, you know? So it's little changes like that, and that'll make the New Game Plus experience even better. But honestly, I don't play New Game Plus much. I actually rarely ever play New Game Plus. I typically start a fresh file. Only time I do New Game Plus is if it's like required to get an ending or something special like that. The Cester's Bastion. But yeah, I 100% agree. The replayability is literally in your playstyle based on the shells. That is... couldn't be better said, I think, Shayla, for sure. Holy moly! Where did she come from? Golly. She's out to get me now. She's out to get me. I don't play combat games anymore. Yeah, fighting games used to be fun, but you sold every combat game in your collection. Jay says, I agree. I'm not a big fan of New Game Plus in games. Me neither. I think it's cool. Like, it's cool to be able to continue with your current gear and stuff like that, but because you know, like usually you beat a game, you're like, okay, I finally got the best gear, but it's like, oh, I only played it for 10 seconds. So I do like the New Game Plus idea because you get to finally have all the awesome armor and play in it the whole time. So like, I like that. I like the ability and the choice to be able to do that. But I typically don't because when I'm playing casually, I mean, maybe that makes sense, but I don't get to play casually as much as I'd like, so it makes more sense to start fresh on certain things. Where did that... Oh, you were there the whole time. What a psycho. Is she just watching me? She was just watching me? Weirdo. Oh! Oh, God. You've got to be kidding me. No way. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. Let's try that again. This beacon or this gate, man. There's no joking about it. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I can tell I forget all my words. None of my expressions are making sense, but it's... Let's turn to the right immediately. Yeah, of course you're gonna be there. Okay. So we got death bats. We got these crazy Cester chicks. Dagger Cesters. That's no fun. But yeah, I do like the idea of New Game Plus. Because you get to finally have all the badass armor and all the power-ups and stuff, not just for 10 minutes of the game, but you get to actually have that on a whole new cycle, which is, I think, wonderful. But when it comes to like navigation and rewards for playing on a New Game Plus cycle with increased difficulty, like I want that to be rewarding and make sense, you know? Right now, I don't think Mortal Shell 2, based on what I've heard, has nailed the New Game Plus cycle just yet, but that's all patchable. That's why those things don't concern me, because it's like, you can patch all of that. It's all quality of life stuff. What am I supposed to do there? Like, I'm tapping. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shay, this is, I like to see how OP I am in a New Game Plus or how the damage scaling is done in certain games, but I don't do that for every game, just the ones I really enjoy. Yeah, like a Liza P, for example, or something like that. You know, that would be a game where I would like to do that. And Sekiro, you know, like stuff like that. Like, that's all fun. But every single game, no, it's just not worth it. A lot of times they hide secrets in New Game Plus, which that makes me want to try it, but it also pisses me off because it makes me play the damn game again. I'm like, oh, come on. But I think Dark Souls 2 did it particularly well. So I mean, it's like if you do it like that, like man, it just makes it a new experience, and I love that. But if it's more of the same, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do there. Give me all my gold. 600 gold. Okay, where's the bats? Holy moly, he's so fast. I couldn't even lock onto him. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be so bad. But I agree, Shayla, with all that, like 100%. But it's never anything that's like so critical for me that I'm like, it would ruin the experience, you know, but like I would start a new Mortal Shell file and I'd be okay with that. But I do want the New Game Plus to be good because I'd like to be able to, if you can, I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'd like to be able to max out all the shells and do things like that. And respec and do different things and not feel like I'm stuck. Okay. More bats. I think we're good on the bats for now. What are you doing? He's like, I'm not sure if I should attack. Should I attack yet? You should have. Now you're dead. Your hesitation costs you. I say we... Well, they want that for a reason. Probably another bell somewhere. We'll stay down here for now. This is cool, man. The dungeons are so fun. Holy moly. Laterite? Yeah. Sometimes when it's not in the proper, like, container, I, like, freak out. Why are you in a different container, Dorsalite? Should be in a throne looking thing. Alright, let's get the gold and then we'll shoot the bell. I'm sure that's just creating paths all the way across. Lies of P2 also has upgraded amulets up to New Game Plus 2, I think, which is awesome. Like, stuff like that's cool. Like, it's really rewarding. Everything's scaled appropriately. I think that was done very well. Dark Souls 2 was done incredibly well, too, because all of the new things you see in the New Game Plus cycle, it was just so awesome. Like, I was like, wow, I can't believe they thought of this, or they did this, and that was lots of fun. I did not mean to do that. It's okay, though. Eh. Eh. Well, you're not annoying at all, are you? It's you. This little bastard was the only one. Yeah, better amulet. Same for Stellar Blade. Really? Okay, cool. I didn't do a New Game Plus for Stellar Blade. We got Synaptic Vessel. We haven't been able to upgrade in a while, so I'm sure it's going to change soon. I'm sure we'll have enough for at least... I'd love another usage for my heal. That'd be really nice. And we have this, which looks like nothing. I thought that's a pathway. Cool. So we just circled around so that we could get the bells. Create the bridge. Now we go. I think there's only enough glimpses to max out 2 shells per playthrough, plus enough to play around with a couple other shells. I wish they either gave more glimpses or gave you the ability to refund them like they do the shell points. Yeah, I think there should certainly be a like a refund type, so you can respec and then try out different shells without forcing you to play New Game Plus. I think that would be nice. Oh no, did I hit it again? Huh. Wait, what? Did I not hit this one? That was that bell. This must be it. One of them cheeky little hidden bells. Maybe? Nope, not hidden. Wow. Holy moly. The sensitivity is so different on this than like some of the other games I play. Even Kazan rewards you in New Game Plus, really? Yeah, see, I enjoy that. I enjoy that feeling anyways, because it makes you feel like, okay, I'm not just doing the same exact thing again and it's harder, you know? That's how it feels every time I fight you, lady. That's how it feels. Ooh. Enemy? Boss? Dang. Holy moly! Stop it, you crazy. I don't have any heals, damn it. Man, this shit wasn't even hard. I screwed up. I screwed up. That's okay, we're gonna... we can certainly complete this one. It's mostly just running through, making sure I have sufficient resolve to kill that one dagger cester, and then we're good. Cool dungeon, man. I've enjoyed all the dungeons so far. Even when the rewards are minimal, it still feels fun having completed one, in my opinion. Yeah, so I am gonna have to at some point do all the shells and the maxing out and all that. So I mean, I guess if you think about it, you can't get the lore for all the shells then, huh? If you unless you're playing multiple times, it seems. Which that's kind of rough. There was another bat, right? Just the one, right? Okay. Is there another resolve plant I can punch? Nope. Haha. Alright. I'm gonna go up here. All the little bells have already been rung, which is really nice. I appreciate that extensively. I honestly want to kill the ranged one first, if I'm being for real with it. That's the way it should have gone. Oh, there's more. Ooh. I see. That's new. Holy moly! Oof, Black Needle. What? We got a weapon? Stolen from the Twiceborn, this spear enables the bearer to reach further and more quickly than seems physically plausible. What? And we got the Cester's Crest. This is a, what is it, Hearthstone maybe? In death, the Cester, oh, okay. In death, the Cester withers and vanishes, but her crest remains. Heavy and crystalline, its form resembles a large tarstone. Is this the fate of all children of infinity? Or did the Black Needle have some untold influence over her? Why would I sell that? Oh, that's so freaking awesome. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Animation, man. That looks so good. And it's fast. Wow, okay, cool. This must be part or somehow tied to the DLC or something that I didn't play from Mortal Shell, so it's very likely that this Black Needle weapon was used. They keep talking about the Twiceborn, which I think was also part of the lore. Because you had the Foundling and then you had the Twiceborn, which was like the chick. So I don't know about the lore beyond just the base game, and I just did a theory. I just did a theory on like the parasites and all this other junk. I didn't necessarily do like an entire story explained kind of thing, because I didn't do all the shells, so I just covered what I knew. The goal is to make you at least play 3 times. Not in one playthrough. I have so much fun marking the dungeons. Oh, it feels so great. It's like such a great sense of completion. 2 runs for me is enough. A good ending and a bad ending. Yeah, I like that too. I like good, bad, and like neutral. I don't mind 3, but I don't want to necessarily play every game 3 times. GG's, I hadn't seen where you get that weapon until now. It's supposedly OP. Nice. She handled a spear like a rapier. She sure did. Wish you all a good evening, Cedamo. Take care, Rocks. Have a wonderful evening. Mon ami. Alright, cool. This is like perfect timing because it's already 2. So this is when we'd end the stream as it is, 2:05 typically. This is perfect. Okay, and we got a new weapon. Shayla found out where to get the Black Needle, which is insanely cool. But I'm like an axe and dagger boy because it was chisel and hammer, I think, and that's what I just really, really enjoy. So you have, wow, man. We're approaching the end, as you can tell, because there's 8 slots for sidearms, 8 slots for these. So it's like 8 for everything, and it makes me think there's 8 shells, which also kind of like each one has like its lore, you know, canonical type loadout, it seems, which is really neat. But anyways, we are fast approaching the end. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming pretty early, as early as I can, given that we don't have any technical issues or difficulties. So we are going to be playing as early as 9 a.m., but no later than 10, so I can add the extra hour that you guys obviously want to see and deserve, because we've been trying to get through this game, so we'll definitely do that. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a good time with you guys. I hope that we can beat the game before the end of the week. That's the major goal, so that we can jump into some different content, obviously revisit certain things like challenge runs along the way and all that. But anyways, you guys are amazing. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope to catch you guys in the next one, and until then, it's the Inhuman signing out. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. You guys are amazing.